Happy New Year and welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone had a great Christmas. It's time to put down the mince pies and crack on with the Mk1 Caddy. Let's get into it. So last time you've seen us rip out all the bed and the chassis leg, starting prepping for these structural repairs that are needed. In this video, we're going to take a little bit of a different route because there's a ton of stuff I can do down here while I've got the access without that chassis leg there. Let's have a look. So I have made 3 massive mistakes. First one being, when I put this panel in the last video, I didn't realise where I'd squeezed it over, this had actually bent. So the top was out here. Obviously these are my marks where my chassis leg sits, but that was sitting over, and which meant when I put that turret panel on there, that wasn't sitting properly, it was all skew with. So I have actually ripped all that out and started again with it. Also while I was there, I just repaired that little corner there on the cab. So mistake number 2, I've been doing some hacking and chopping around this wheel arch and gone right through that loom. So the hacking and chopping in the wheel arch brings us to what I'm actually going to do to enable us to carry on with the structural stuff. So my idea is to get all this arch done, all this inner and outer, because I've got loads of access without that chassis leg there. That is what's kind of left of the inner arch tub. I've got this for a Mk1 Golf, so we're going to modify that to fit. That was the lip that come off the arch. It's a bit crusty here and there. Probably didn't need to do it all, but most of the kind of inner edge is gone, so I'll cut that out. We're going to do that as well. So this is our new arch ready to go. There was a third mistake, but I can't remember what it was, so we're just going to pretend it didn't happen and move on. So with a bit of YouTube magic, let's get this arch in. And that's the arch welded in. I haven't welded it here, because obviously this is getting cut out, but all fully welded, ground back, and all the kind of end of the seal done there. So I think now we're going to start trying to get this panel out, because obviously it's very rotten. So I can get that out, run that to where that needs to be, then chop the front one out, get that fully welded in, and we can get back onto the chassis leg. One panel removed. I'm going to do the inner arch first, I think. I'm not going to take the remainder of the arch out. There is good metal there. I'm gonna lap this onto it. Obviously, ideally, I'll take that all out, and obviously that seam there gets plug welded across the top. But problem is, I just can't find the spot welds to get the other one out, and I just don't want to end up with a load of holes, a load of distortion, all that kind of thing. So if I'm doing the right thing, I don't know. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but I'm gonna cut round there, taking about 40 mil of that off. That'll lap over to the existing and weld to that. We should have a nice shiny arch afterwards. There's my inner arch. You can just see there where it laps on to the existing. Obviously, as you can see round there, it's not a great fit at the moment, but that is because we sectioned the outer arch. So I think the only way to get that to fit is to slice it, section it, and weld it in. So I won't bore you too much with that, so I'm going to crack on, stick you on a time lapse, and we'll have a look at the results in a minute. Right, okay, that inner arch is all done. So pretty pleased with it. It's a couple of pinholes in some of the welds and that, but that's all going to be covered in underseal, so I'm not too worried about that. Couple of bits that I can't finish till the chassis leg's in. So let's show you. This is quite hard to actually get the camera in here to show you, but as you can see, I've got this sill closing panel there. This section gets blocked in once the chassis leg's in. On this side, that's the same. This kind of last section there will go in once the chassis leg's in. This bit you can't really see because it's so dark, but yeah, inner arch all done. Obviously that seam round there, that will all get seam sealed, undersealed, stone chip, all the rest of it. So we're back onto this panel here now. So obviously as this is in, I know where to stop this, where to bring it to. So this one's pretty straightforward. Cut it round there, curve that end off, boom, it's in. And then I can do the outer one as well. Let's get it done. First up, I just offer the panel in to get some rough measurements and see where this is going to sit. Then after this, I can transfer it onto the metal and get it cut out. Then offer the panel back in. Now I can see exactly where this curve needs to be for the arch, mark that out. I can get round the back of it, mark that out. Then I can go back and cut these out too. After this, I use a 50mm hole saw. This is to allow the wiring loom to pass through and the grommet will sit in there nicely. I give this a quick wipe off because I don't want that maintenance spray on there when it comes to welding or priming. Next, I give the holes a quick deburr, and then I want to clean up the areas that are going to be welded. This will ensure a nice clean weld. Then I'll puff a little bit of the weld-free primer on it, and it's ready to go. While the weld-free primer's drying, I just go back to the truck, and this little section here, this just takes the back edge of that panel. And as you can see, this is rotten too. So I'm just using the air hacksaw just to cut this out. Then I can weld my piece in. I'm just working around it slowly here, trying not to warp anything. Once that's done, a little clean up with the grinder. For the more hard to reach places, I use the finger sander. Then back onto the panel. So just going along the top here, plug welding through those holes where we drilled the old one out. Once I've done this, that's that panel complete. Right, okay, that inner kind of rear sill panel is in. So I've got the holes there for the loom to come through, another one for the number plate light. I've got all the holes down the bottom ready to plug weld that to the outer one. So yeah, I think we're about ready to go back onto the outside. Let's have a little look. Right, so that is our panel for the outside. So I think it's just a case of making it fit to the arch, draw around it and cut it out. And that should be the last repair before the new chassis leg can go in. We just still got a little bit of messing around there to actually make it look right. I remember this from the other side, like I keep saying, it's Mk1 Golf arch. I'm sure I had to cut that, section it and put another little bit in. But yeah, we'll get onto that when we do this panel. I've got our panel all tacked in, all plug welded along the bottom. Yeah, going pretty well so far. So got it all fitting nice and tight round there. And the rest of it all fitting nice and tight. So I just need to get that fully welded up, get it ground back, and then I can move on to the little bit at the bottom of the arch there. Let's get it done. Just like that, we are all welded in and all primed up. A little bit under there is done as well. It's a bit lumpy and bumpy there, but we'll sort that out with a bit of filler. Now that's all done, we can get back onto some of the more structural stuff and have a look, see about getting this chassis leg in. So I've got our chassis leg all mocked out, so I've got it clamped here and resting on a jack at the back. Cut this little spacer, go in there, and then I'll put it in the back. And I can see that that leg just needs to come over just a tiny bit. So what I can do now that I've got that in, I know where I need to clean up for welding. I can do any weld-free primer. Well, I've got this all cleaned up and primed, weld-free primer where it's gonna be welded. So I think now, get this get this mocked up and get it welded in. Right, I'm pretty sure that's where we need to be. So I've got the back just resting on the jack there. And then as we come along, I've got one clamp in there. And then at the front, resting on another jack, we've got our spacer in there. Looks like I just need to just pull this down square as I weld that up. So I'm going to crack on with this and we'll have a look in a minute. Right, so there we have the new chassis leg all welded in and looking pretty sweet. I've got it plug welded in there, and then further down where I can't actually reach, I drilled through this and then come back and welded it from the other side. So I think the next thing to do is to get this back panel out and get our new one welded in, because at the moment the chassis leg is just flapping in the wind, so I can't really attach the turret panel and close in that arch and that till this end is set. The spacer's still in there holding it where it needs to be. So I think we'll attack that next. So to get the rear panel out, it's pretty simple really. There's a handful of spot welds along this side, and also a couple of welds on the seam which I cut out. Then attack it with the hammer and chisel just to break those spot welds. Over to the other side, same again, and the panel is out. Right, the old panel is out, and I've got the new one all mocked out, ready to go. It's going to be a bit of fiddling around to do with this. So there is our shiny new panel, all clamped in. Now, the issues I'm facing with this is in this corner, it doesn't meet this panel. The original one is got like a little kick back to meet that. Because obviously when you look there, I've got 3 holes to plug weld there. So a little bit of fabrication needed there. Same on the other side. And the other thing I need to be wary of is when I measure this one, I've got 415 from the chassis leg to my bar, and when I measure this one, I've got about 408. So I need to do a little bit of playing around there, because I really don't want to mess this up. It's quite an important piece really, because that back panel is kind of setting the height of those chassis legs. So a little bit of playing around. So I'm going to continue messing around with that, and we'll end the video here. So thank you very much for watching. If you could click that little subscribe button, doesn't cost anything, that would be brilliant. Give it a like, give it a comment, good or bad feedback. Yeah, any feedback is good feedback in my eyes. So other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next one.